Well, new information tonight about Friday's shooting at Ladd Peoples Stadium. Bond set at $250,000 for Jay Scott, one of the suspects charged.
And prosecutors say they have security video of two other suspects getting weapons out of a car, then coming back inside the stadium just before gunfire erupted. Fox 10 News investigative reporter Brendan Kirby now joining us here in studio. And Brendan, prosecutors are saying they may know what led to the shooting.
Yeah, that's right, Byron and Shelby. Prosecutors saying this was the end result of something that actually happened a couple of weeks before the shooting. Two of the suspects charged in connection to Friday's shooting at Ladd Peoples Stadium appeared in court via video Tuesday morning. Jai Scott and a 17-year-old are both charged with 5 counts of attempted murder. Mobile County Assistant District Attorney Jennifer Wright told a judge today that the shooting stems from a dispute between two groups of people a couple of weeks before Friday's game between Williamson and Viger. Police say Scott was at that game. Toward the end of the contest, Wright says, Scott left the stadium parking lot with the 17-year-old and another suspect, Hezekiah Belfon. Wright says the trio went to the parking lot to retrieve guns. The three returned together. Wright says Scott didn't have a gun, but that the other two did, and that video footage clearly shows him gesturing and directing the shooter toward violence.
The 3 suspects entered and they were there at the game, and at some point during the game, the 3 individuals left the game, and then 2 of them re-entered the game with a weapon. Scott was with them during that, leaving and returning back into the game. Defense
attorney Dennis Nisley represents Scott. He says his client has no criminal record and didn't have or fire a gun. He says Scott graduated from Viger last year and was at the game to watch his former teammates. He says Scott has a good family and works in an assisted living facility. Nisley says Scott doesn't know any of the victims, and while he says Scott knows the other 2 suspects, he maintains he didn't know they planned to hurt anyone.
They've got to prove that he first knew there was going to be some conduct of this nature took place, and 2, willingly was ready, willing, and able to help. And I don't think that's going to be the facts at all.
Still looking for Belfon, who they say fired the shots. They say he is armed and dangerous. 2 of the 5 people police say that he shot remain hospitalized today. Scott's attorney tells me that he hopes his client will be able to make bond by the end of the day. Reporting live from the studio, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.